Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, the society we are living in, the people we are interacting with, our colleagues, relatives, even our family members, sometimes we ourselves too. Narcissism is becoming more and more common. Narcissistic attitude are becoming more and more evident. Selfishness, self-centeredness, lack of empathy, these things are manipulative and exploitative attitudes, behaviors, willingness to get the maximum importance, being under the spotlight, wanting to be admired by everybody. So these are the attitudes which are typical with the narcissistic behavior. It is indeed a painful experience to be with a narcissist. It is never good at all, and it is not maybe possible. It is extremely difficult to carry on your relationship, a win-win relationship with a narcissistic person. But we fail to understand, we fail to identify that this person is a narcissist unless and until we are interacting with them for some of the time. Today we have made it a topic of discussion how to identify a narcissist and how to protect ourselves from the exploitative, manipulative behavior of these narcissists. Now, the part one of this discussion is how to identify a narcissist. There are certain symptoms. What are those? These are 10 in number. Let's look upon all of these. First of all, it is the grandiosity. They have an exaggerated sense of self importance. They have an exaggerated sense of self importance. So that is called grandiosity. They think that I am much, much more important than they actually are. Now, the second symptom of a narcissistic person is self centeredness. They are preoccupied with their own needs and interests. Yes, they are preoccupied with their own needs, with their own interest. They have little to do with the needs of the other person, with the interest of the other person. Now, the third symptom of these narcissists is lacking empathy, lack of empathy. They struggle to understand and validate others' feelings. Mean it is not easy at all for those people to be able to understand and to be able to validate the feelings of the other people. So that is the third symptom. The fourth one is constant need for praise. They require constant admiration and attention. They require constant admiration and constant attention. So that is the fourth symptom. Now the fifth is sense of entitlement. Sense of entitlement. They believe they deserve special treatment. They believe they deserve special treatment. Much more than what the other people are getting, or much more what they actually deserve. Now, the sixth symptom of these narcissists is exploitative behavior. They take advantage of others for personal gains. They take advantage of others for personal gains. Now, the seventh symptom of these narcissists is they may be envious of others' success or achievement. Whatever is your success, whatever is your achievement, they will be envious of all that. So that is the seventh one. Now the eighth of these is arrogance. They display haughty, superior behavior. They are arrogant. They are not humble. They are not average. Rather, they are arrogant. they are displaying arrogance because they have this thing inside them. They display haughty superior behavior. Now, the ninth symptom of these people, ninth behavior of these narcissists is lack of self awareness. They may not recognize their own flaws and weaknesses. There are certain flaws, there are certain weaknesses in each one of us. These could be different. My flaws and weaknesses could be different from that of yours, but that is found in every human being. They people, they are lacking self awareness. They don't believe, they don't even think that they could have certain flaws and certain weaknesses as well. So now the tenth and the law, tenth symptom of, tenth behavior of these narcissists is inability to handle the criticism. Inability. They are not able to handle the criticism. They are highly sensitive to feedback or criticism. Actually, each one of us needs the feedback. Each one of us need the healthy, the positive criticism. But these narcissists are highly sensitive of all that. Now there are 10 ways to protect ourselves from these, from the exploitative, from the manipulative, from the toxic behavior, from the toxic effect of their company. What are these 10 ways? First of all, set clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries. Establish and maintain healthy limits. Establishing and maintaining the healthy limits. Number one, set clear boundaries. Number two, don't feed their ego at all. How can we avoid feeding their ego? How can we avoid excessive praise or attention? Avoid excessive praise or attention. It is not good to praise much. It is not good to pay much of the attention to these people. Don't feed their ego. Now, the third is stay calm and assertive. Staying calm and assertive. Maintain your composure and express your needs. Maintaining your composure, calm, composed. Maintain your composure and express your needs. Now, the fourth is prioritize self care. Prioritizing self care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well being. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well being. Prioritizing self care. Now, the fifth is seeking sport. Seek sport. Surround yourself with positive, sportive people. Surrounding yourself with positive, sportive people. Seek sport. Now the sixth is watch for gaslighting. Watch for gaslighting. Be aware of manipulative behavior that distort reality. Watch gaslighting. They say, oh, you said this thing, actually, you didn't say. They are distorting the reality. Whatever we did, whatever we said. Why they are trying to distort the reality? Why they are trying to distort whatever we said or did? Because it makes it convenient for them to exploit us, to manipulate us. So that is watch for gaslighting. Now the seventh is don't take it personally at all. Don't take it personally. Remember that their behavior is about them and not me. Their behavior, his behavior is about him and not me. So this is the reason I'm not going to take it all personally at all. So that now the eighth is be aware of emotional blackmail. Do not allow yourself or anybody to blackmail you emotionally. How? Emotionally. Recognize when they use guilt. Recognize when they use guilt or self-pity to control others. They are saying, I'm in such a difficulty, I'm in such a pain, I'm in such a trouble. Actually, the purpose is that somebody will become sympathetic enough. So it will sympathetic enough and it will make it easy for them to manipulate or to exploit. So recognize when they use guilt, Guilt, they are trying to create guilt in you, so that once you are start feeling guilty, once you are feeling guilty, it becomes easy for them to seek control over you, and then to manipulate or exploit you. Now, the ninth way to avoid the manipulative behavior of these is maintain emotional distance. Maintaining emotional distance. Establish a healthy emotional barrier. Don't get too close to them at all. Don't get too close to them at all. Establish a healthy emotional behavior. Now, the tenth and the last is be willing to walk away. Yes, be willing to walk away. Prioritize your well being and distance yourself if necessary. Prioritize your own well being and distance yourself if necessary. So, these are the 10 ways. These are the 10 ways to protect ourselves from the manipulative, exploitative behavior of the narcissist. Remember, identifying narcissist and identifying narcissist and protecting yourself requires awareness, assertiveness, and self care. Remember, identifying narcissists and protecting yourself requires awareness, assertiveness, and self care. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.